Hello player, today we will analyze the match between M. Carlsen with the white pieces and V. Topalov with the black pieces. d4. d5. Bishop f4. c5. e3. Knight c6. c3. e6. Knight f3. Bishop d6. Bishop g3. Knight from g, e7. Bishop d3. h6. d, captures on c5. Bishop captures on c5. Knight from b, d2. Kingside castling. Kingside castling. Knight f5. Bishop captures on f5. E, captures on f5. Knight b3. Bishop b6. Queen d3. Bishop e6. Rook from f, d1. Queen f6. Queen b5. Queen e7. f4. Rook from f, c8. f5. Bishop d8. a6. Bishop b6. A, captures on b7. Queen captures on b7. Knight c5. Queen e7. Knight d3. g5. Knight from d, e5. Knight d8. h4. f6. Knight d3. Knight c6. Rook a6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was b4. For example, b4. King g7. Knight c5. With an advantage for white. Rook a6. Queen e8. Rook from d, a1. f4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was d4. For example, d4. C, captures on d4. f4. E, captures on f4. g4. f5. Bishop f7. Knight d2. Knight captures on d4. Queen captures on e8 check. Rook captures on e8. Knight e4. King g7. With a balanced game. f4. E, captures on f4. g4. f5. Bishop captures on f5. Knight d2. The evaluation became 0.0, this move was a mistake, the best move was knight f4. For example, knight f4. Knight e7. Knight d4. Queen captures on b5. Knight captures on b5. Rook d8. Knight captures on a7. With a decisive advantage for white. Knight d2. Queen f7. The evaluation became 1.3, this was a serious mistake, the best move was knight e7. For example, knight e7. Queen captures on e8 check. Rook captures on e8. Knight f4. Rook from a, d8. With a balanced game. Queen f7. Knight f4. Knight e7. Rook e1. Rook e8. c4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook captures on e7. For example, rook captures on e7. Rook captures on e7. Knight captures on d5. Rook e1 check. King h2. Bishop c8. Rook a4. Bishop b7. Knight captures on b6. A, captures on b6. Rook captures on g4 check. King h8. f3. h5. Rook d4. With a decisive advantage for white. c4. Rook from a, d8. c5. Bishop d7. Queen b4. Knight c6. Rook captures on e8 check. Rook captures on e8. Queen c3. d4. Queen c1. Bishop d8. The evaluation became 2.1. This was a serious mistake. The best move was bishop c7. For example, bishop c7. Knight d3. Bishop captures on g3. F captures on g3. Rook e3. Rook a3. Bishop f5. With an advantage for white. Bishop d8. Knight c4. Bishop c7. Knight d6. Bishop captures on d6. C captures on d6. d3. The evaluation became 4.0. This was a serious mistake. The best move was rook c8. For example, rook c8. Queen d2. Rook b8. With a decisive advantage for white. d3. Knight captures on d3. Knight d4. Knight f4. This move gives back part of the advantage. The best move was king h2. For example, king h2. Rook c8. Queen e3. Knight f5. Queen e4. With a decisive advantage for white. Knight f4. Bishop b5. Rook a3. a6. King h2. Knight f5. Queen c7. Knight d4. Rook c3. Knight e6. Knight captures on e6. Queen captures on e6. Bishop f4. This move was inaccurate. The best move was queen a7. For example, queen a7. Rook f8. Queen c5. Bishop d7. Queen h5. With a decisive advantage for white. Bishop f4. Queen f5. King g3. This move was inaccurate. The best move was bishop captures on h6. For example, bishop captures on h6. Bishop d7. Queen c4 check. With a decisive advantage for white. King g3. h5. Rook c5. Queen d3 check. King h2. Queen g6. d7. White's victory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions.